It's The Journey with drug and alcohol attorney Mark G. Astor.
All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm so excited to have Jennifer back on the show.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Another episode of The Journey, and welcome back from California again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you cold? You know what?
I'm a little chilly.
We are. Do you want my jacket?
It's a little nipply out. Not gonna lie.
I would give you my jacket. Do you know that? Do you
really?
want it? You want it?
Does it smell?
Good. Okay. Do you want it?
Sure. No, I'm good. I'm good
you
right
sure?
now. Yeah, because I'm going to move around.
You know what I figured, here's the thing, right? So we're about to go into a cold spell in Florida, believe it or not.
I know, it's going to be like 47.
That's what they say. So in this building where I am, they run the AC all the time. And normally my office, especially during the afternoon when the sun shines in, is like an oven. It is so cold back here. I had to go get my jacket out of the car because I'm cold. But I figured, you'd come in, we'd have the lights on, and it would start to heat up a little bit.
But you had me like freezing outside, but that's
I'm really
okay.
sorry.
That
was rude of me, wasn't it? But
No, it wasn't rude. I had
what's
like
interesting?
The best conversation.
I actually had a call from somebody. They were actually out in California, and they had an issue here, a legal issue here. So I was on the phone with a very nice lady who called me. And so that's what I was doing. That's the only reason I would make you sit outside.
I mean, I totally get it. But I actually had the most amazing conversations.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
So I saw you hanging out with Audra. So I've had Audra came on the show.
Audra was hot and so smart and so sweet.
Yeah, so Audra does all my guardianship work, and the judges love her. They do. And, she practiced in Massachusetts for many years. Now she's down here, and she's
a badass. She's a lady boss. I like it.
Yeah. She ran track at University of Miami.
No.
She was friends with all those guys who played on the Cowboys, like Michael Owen and stuff. She went to college with all of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fascinating.
Right?
Yeah.
How about that? Jewish girl who ran track at Miami. They loved her.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she is awesome. So are you a Miami's fan?
I am not. So I'm glad I told you we didn't need a script for this. So this was a very difficult weekend for me because I am a graduate of the University of Michigan and a very, very proud Wolverine. And we played our biggest game this year, which is against Ohio State. And not only did we lose the game, but we got absolutely crucified. And I was in a really shitty mood on Saturday. I was in a really bad mood. I'm finally getting over it, but as a Michigan alum, it doesn't sit well with me. Mm-hmm. You can put it on. You can leave it.
No, I know, but it was rolling.
It's rolling.
It was not now. Okay.
It's always like a bit of a comedy
I just caught it like
thing.
really cool. It's a whole thing that goes on with me. It's like a great show. I mean, like seriously, I wonder if there was like a camera, and me not knowing there was a camera following me, and like the things that happen are ridiculous.
You know what's funny? Out of all the guests I have on the show, I'm the most comfortable with you. I don't know why that is.
You were so uncomfortable last time I was here.
But
what
I
are you
wasn't the
talking
one with
about?
a runny nose before we went on.
I was nervous. I admit it. When I get nervous, I even said it on
it's just
air.
my podcast.
But like
You're a reality TV star, former model.
Honey, I'm a movie star. Let's get it straight.
Fine. I'm glad we got that
out. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
They say there's always some truth in jest, Jen.
I'm just kidding. It's a good thing that I get nervous. Even I always say, like, it doesn't matter what I'm doing if for work wise, like even if I'm not getting paid or I'm getting paid, I do it exactly the same, like at my full capacity. And I get nervous because I'm about to unreal just tell you my truth, and sometimes I still suffer from people pleasing syndrome, and I don't know what's going on in my voice. Excuse me. I want to go back to your football game.
I want to go back to my football game too.
Because I cut you off because of the roller.
It's all right.
It's really because my mouth is getting cottony. Nerves, see? But I'm playing it cool today. I feel that I wouldn't want to be around you when you're in a bad mood or angry because you're such a nice person, and the opposite of that is a lot of aggression and mean. Yeah.
No. You bring up a good point. It's interesting. So I'll share something with you. So I have my father's photo off in the office. He sort of keeps an eye on me. He died January the 15th of 2017, which was a week after my 50th birthday. It's okay. And so one of the things he knew about me was how passionate I was about Michigan. So I'm going to get emotional about this. See, you had to go there, right? But my father knew absolutely nothing about college football except one thing. He knew every year that Michigan was going to try and play in the Rose Bowl. And he would say to me, so are you guys playing in a Rose Bowl this year? He'd always ask me that question. Now, when I was at Michigan back in the late 80s and 90s, we didn't worry about going to the Rose Bowl. We just worried about who we were going to get beaten by. And I know that because I've been there twice and lost both games. So my friends have told me I can never go back to Rose Bowl because I'm apparently bad luck for the team. So yeah, my father knew how. It's one of the things I'm really passionate about is, you know, the fact that I went to Michigan, and so yeah, you know, when the team lost, it was a gut punch. I was really cranky about it, and I was with my friends, and they were cranky too because we're all passionate about it.
Oh, so it was a cranky fest.
It was a crank fest.
Oh,
it
wow.
really was. It was
Really?
like, yeah, it really was. So.
Do you get more passionate now that your dad's gone because you want them to win because of your dad, so then you can, like, enjoy that with him?
You know what's weird? So last year, the basketball team, who were expected to do absolutely nothing, towards the end of the season went on a mad tear. They won the Big Ten championship, and then they went all the way to the final of the NCAA tournament, the basketball tournament, which no one expected. And I kept saying to everybody, I'm telling you, this is my father. He's making this happen. He knows how much I care about Michigan. And it was weird. And I said, I bet the same happens with the football team. So I really thought we would win this year and go to the championship game. But we might go to the Rose Bowl, which is ironic because we lost. And if we end up in the Rose Bowl and win it, then maybe my dad was, you know, maybe there was a higher power looking out. So...
I understand that. I'm like that with soccer, World Cup.
I was too.
Yeah.
I was too. I was screaming. When we had the World Cup here, I felt the same way. England made it to the semifinals. I was like, my father's doing this. My father's doing this. It was really emotional for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was.
I understand.
So, anyway, I want to talk more about you because, so you came back in town and I was watching, you're going to get me upset now, don't
I
you?
can totally tell. I'm about to break you.
You are about to break me. You know, the only time I got emotional, I had Vance Johnson on. Do you know who Vance is? And I did actually. So that was back when we were doing Facebook Live, and he started getting emotional, and I started getting emotional. I mean, he's really one of the most incredible individuals I think I've ever met. I mean, he has such a story. I don't know if you're familiar with the story.
No, I'm not.
You know, he won through 3 Super Bowls playing for the Denver Broncos with John Elway, and for a good part of his career and even afterwards, he had a horrible addiction issue. Went through, I think he was married 7 or 8 times. You know, he had a son who was killed in an accident. I mean, he was close to death. And, you know, I had some spiritual awakening, and there's some other things that happened to him. But he's now the most incredible individual. I mean, really, I just love the guy. He's just and so I had him on the show, and he started getting emotional, talking about his son and all those other things. And I mean, I just started to feel for the guy. I couldn't, almost lost it myself, you know?
Wow.
So.
Yeah. That sounds amazing. I want to hear a story.
He's a great guy. He's impressive. So, but I want to know about you. So you're talking, you're supposed to be the guest. You're not, I'm supposed to be interviewing you.
I'm not saying you're the one that you feel like you need, I mean,
This was cathartic for me. I got it off my chest.
I know. I saw you about to break, but then you were like, let's talk
sucked it
about
in.
you. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong in people showing emotion.
Do women find that attractive in a guy?
I actually, you know, when I've worked in treatment, and worked, you know, one-on-ones with men and women, and also when I've done men's groups or a group in general, when I've seen a man break and I say, like, you know, really get raw and real and like vulnerable and start crying, I find it to be the most powerful place a man can possibly be. Because, you know, it's not like you should, you know, I'm not saying like go outside in the world and like cry every day, you know, because men are like cavemen, you know, if you really like, we're different DNAs, and like us women, we're like the caretakers, and you know, you guys are like, oh, provider, food, gotta bring home, you know, the whole thing. Don't show your emotion, and still society teaches you that, you know, teaches men like, oh yeah, you're the man, you need to do this. Like, no, you're the man, you're allowed to have emotions and feelings, and you know, you're allowed to express these things. But like a lot of times, fathers or whoever raises a man, another, you know, male, will say like, no, you're the man, kid, you're going to teach to learn this. And it's like, but the guy is so sensitive. I find by working one-on-one with them that you're more sensitive than us women are. We're just more emotional, and we show it, we wear it on our sleeves. And so you guys everyone labels us as crazy, but we just, you know, have a lot of emotion, you know.
Well, I can see your emotion, because when I started getting emotional, you got emotional.
Yeah.
And that made me more emotional.
Well, because it's, you know, we're having a human connection right now. And this is what I really think life is all about, is having a communicative relationship and having that emotional connection. You know, because at the end of the day, they're moments, right? We just had this beautiful moment happen. And you were so raw and real, and it made you so powerful. And for me, you know, it made you human. You got humanized.
All right, I like that. I like that. So, you know, yesterday I was watching on Facebook, and I, you know, knew I was going to talk about this, right? I saw you And
No eyebrows. I had no eyebrows.
I didn't notice that bit, but now you tell me, I'll have to go back and check. So it was you and Heidi and Amanda, and I'm like, wow, that is 3 very powerful ladies right there. Yeah. No one should F with them because...
My lady bosses, they're badass women, I'll tell you that.
They are both amazing women.
So we had been meeting because we're going to do this women's retreat. And for me to be a part of them two and this whole collaboration, I'm like, oh my God, I'm kind of geeked out.
Tell us about the collaboration, because the last time you were on the show, we sort of brushed, you mentioned you were doing a women's retreat.
Yes. So I'm just kind of brush around it too, because we're not like set in stone on dates yet. First of all, let me just get back to what you saw. We had scheduled 2 weeks ago before I went back to LA. We had scheduled, okay, Monday, 11 a.m., hair and makeup ready. We're going to shoot like 3 podcasts. We're going to do this. We're going to do this video and that. We're going to outline the whole retreat. I'm like, yeah, I'll be back in town. Here we go. And, I arrived 2 days ago on a red eye. I now know why I don't take red eyes.
I did it once. I'll never do that again.
The worst.
You feel like you've been hit by a bus and
I
run
know.
back. It's the worst feeling in the world.
I didn't sleep, but maybe 45 minutes.
You just basically lose a whole night's sleep.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm like, there's no way I'm going to sleep. My God, da-da. And I get home like by 8 in the morning. And I was like, I'm just going to try. I'm going to go for it. And I lay down and I was like, here we go. And it's 2:30 in the afternoon. And I'm like, what happened? Where am I? Like, I have no idea what's going on. So that was Sunday. Monday, I'm supposed to meet the girls. So I have like 3-4 alarms set. Apparently in my sleep, I'm horrible when I sleep. Like there's 2 of me. Like when I sleep, I am a liar, cheat, and a thief for extra minutes of sleep. Like I don't know what I say, but I try to play tricks like with myself. I'll be like, no, I have another one going. I haven't, and I don't.
You gotta set your alarm like 15 minutes earlier than you really need to get up. That way you don't feel guilty about sneaking the extra 15 minutes in.
Okay, so I do that.
Okay.
And then, yeah. And then like, sometimes like people will be like, oh, you got to get up. Your alarm's going off. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's the wrong alarm. Like I'm lying, and I don't even know that I'm lying because I'm sleeping. So anyways, I have all these alarms set. I'm 3. I wake up. We're supposed to be there at 11. I wake up at 11:33. Yeah, not good. And the girls...
You're tired.
Yeah, but these girls are professional. Like, they have, a lot of things going on through... Like, I don't like being late at all. Like, that's not my thing. And it reminds me of, like, my using days. So I wake up and I'm like, 11:33, and I'm, like, just running. And I'm, like, trying to voice text. Like, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Like, I think I brushed, like, 1 tooth. And, like, and I put on...
You looked great, though.
I just put on a lot of blush.
I have a funny feeling that first thing in the morning, you look good. I'm a mess. I'm frightening in the morning.
I had an afro like this because I'd washed my hair the night before. It was not a cute look.
No.
And so I'm in the car, I'm trying to like going like this, trying to get my ponytail on. You
looked great.
No eyebrows, like, and they're like, shh, like, ready for Vogue, the girls, and I'm like, hi, I'm so sorry. And like, I had them waiting. I don't like having people wait. So I was kind of all over the place, but that's who I am as I am right now. And so they already had like the outlines of this retreat going on and everything. So we ended up shooting these videos, and they're amazing. They inspire me. Seriously, like they're
powerhouses.
They are powerhouses. They get me so excited. And we're doing this retreat. Heidi kind of threw in towards the end that she's like, how about we do it a co-ed retreat? First it was going to be a woman's retreat. We're not sure yet if it's a co-ed or just a woman's retreat. Our ultimate goal is like Costa Rica, but we're going to start in local. We're going to do.
So what's the reason behind?
The reason behind that is because, we're all going through different things at different times, right? And we're all going through things anyways, right? Challenges, obstacles, like problems, adversities in our lives. I mean, I'm sure that like, I can dig into you and find out what's really going on. But like, how do we walk around and like just learn to face it? Like right now in my life, for example, I am at this, like, I'm just jumping and the net's catching me. I'm in a rebirth kind of state. Like I a lot of changes has happened in my life, and I seem strong, and I seem, like this is awesome, because it really is. It's a great time. I feel more alive than I have in a long time, but I am scared shitless, and like I cry in between,
But that's where the growth takes place, right?
Yes,
that's
but
what
how
they
do
say.
you not, like in most society, I feel like we're not allowed to express that, because it makes us like we get categorized. But like we're human beings. I want to humanize again. I use this word again. It's my new word. I like it. And how do we unpeel the layers, or take the mask off? My whole thing about me was remove the mask, because we all wear many masks in life.
So what do you think so when you say you had a mask, what do you think, like, what was the world really saying when they saw you before you got clean and stuff?
What there was before I got clean? Well, I mean, there's many masks I wore. So like, I didn't think I was happy. I didn't think I was a happy person. I always wore that smile. I didn't think that I was, I was present, but I seemed like I was. I think. I mean, I don't really know. Remember, towards the end, it's another story. It was just a broken little girl, at home alone, so in a closet. That was not a mask. That was just broken and shattered.
Well, I mean, you're real now. I love it.
Thank you very much.
I think if the whole law thing doesn't work out, I'm going to do a comedy show with you, to be honest with you. I think we should do that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if the law thing doesn't go as planned, sure, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, I think we'd be fun together. Yeah, we'd be good.
Yeah, I would like to just improv, though, because I don't think...
I think for people who are going to watch this, most of this is improv, right? We're improving right now.
Don't say most of it. All of it is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a script, and I'm not memorizing. I love that, though, about... people ask me, by the way, they're like, was that show Housewives, is it scripted? And I'm like... Honey, if it was scripted, these people deserve Oscars. Like, there's no way you can like memorize all this stuff or like, script it. And like for Celebrity Rehab and Sober Houses, there's no script to that. I mean, you're talking about people who don't know if they want to live or die, and like, especially in the first year, as you well know from working with addicts and alcoholics, like literally, this is actually a proven fact that your brain is telling you without a drink or drug, you will die. Like, and that's so crazy. And it doesn't.
But that's your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind doesn't like change.
No, and the disease is telling you can't live without it. And it doesn't necessarily say it in those words. It says it, you're different than them. You got this. You can handle it. You can do it differently. They don't relate, whatever. You got this. Get away. Go away, So it's always talking to you, the disease. I don't know how we got off top.
Well, I seem to do that a lot with you. You're a distracting person.
Oh, wow, that's not a good compliment. What is wrong with you?
Because you have so much to talk about.
Oh, my God.
I'm easily distracted, and you have so much to talk about that it's just easy to go sideways with you.
But you said okay, well, that is not cute.
Wow, we're having our first tete-a-tete.
Tete-a-tete.
Yeah.
We're
I'm from
going
England.
for it.
All right, we're going for it.
I'm from Argentina. No wonder we don't like each other.
That's what it is. It's the whole soccer rivalry
Got
thing.
it.
I knew it.
No, it's the Falkland Islands. Let's get
Listen,
real
you want
raw.
it? You can have the Falkland Islands. They haven't done nothing for me.
Well, they haven't. Well, I mean, you guys took it.
It's some rock in the middle of the North Atlantic. What do you want it for anyway?
Why do you need it? It's not
I
even
don't
close
want it.
to you.
I don't want it.
Don't even start.
I'm in Florida. It's got nothing to do with me.
Well, apparently we have a rivalry going on, so like, let's get to it.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
So talk about the retreat. Come on. Talk about the retreat.
She's dying.
Oh, Deanna can't believe it. Yeah, Deanna's dying. We got her going. It's hysterical, right?
That's a good thing. If we get her dying, it's a good thing. Laughing, rather. Not dying. Like, that's horrible.
So tell me about the retreat.
So the retreat. We're not sure if we're going to do an event first, because doing an event is just as much work as doing a retreat. So these are the two things. We're not sure if we're going to do a retreat first, like February or so, and then lead it to the retreat in like May. However, we may push it and do the retreat March, April, and we don't have a name for it. And that is our problem right now. The dates we got, oh, God, I just whistled. Oh my God, whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Wow.
I think we should both. Well, I know I might need to be drug tested after this.
You can drug test me.
All right. So, but I want to know what's the whole idea?
Premise.
Yeah. What's the premise?
It's about unpeeling the layers and really finding your strength, and dealing with the issues of like, how does it feel to be completely demasked and be you? because we are many things, you know, on a daily basis. And it's not just for people in recovery, right? It's about people who are overcoming different things. And it's about bettering yourself and, you know, finding yourself and not feeling in any fear with it and standing in your own truth with it. Does that make sense?
So how do you see the guys so if you do a co-ed, are the guys and the girls going to be out? I mean, there must be some social component to it as well, I would think, no?
I would think it would be, yes. I also think that it's, you know, I feel like there would definitely, you know, the women should be in their most raw, vulnerable place at first with women, you know, and men with men, and then collaborate that, and with boundaries. You know, this, I feel like this day and age, there's no boundaries. We're very boundaryless.
Really?
How do you say that?
I know what you're saying, but see, I think...
say the word.
Well, you're saying we live in a time without boundaries, right?
Yeah, I said that.
You see, but I think
boundary, how do you say it?
Come on, Deanna, come up with a word for us. Deanna's going to go... She's going to go on Wikipedia and look up boundaryless. Anyway, I know what you're saying, but see, I think it's maybe the opposite. I think we live in a society where everything is so politically correct. You can't say anything about anybody else because God forbid they're offended. I mean, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it is, right? I mean, it's just the way it is. But I mean, don't you think that?
Say that again. What you just said.
I think we're living in a time where we are supposed to be incredibly politically correct.
What is that?
Well, you can't say anything about somebody else because they're going to be offended. Either you can't say anything about their religion, their race, whatever it happens to be. You know, their political, position.
Yeah,
It seems like everybody's on the attack, and if you attack anybody, you're a bad person.
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you this. I feel that this is only what I see, right? I feel that because of all the political stuff that's going on, like all of a sudden everyone got angry and they're like, F Trump or we love Trump. And, you know, really at the end of the day, like whoever you voted for, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't care. If you want to have a discussion about it and want to know why I voted for whoever I voted, that's fine. But truthfully, I'm not going to tell you because, like, I don't need you. Like, when I see these things on Facebook, like, if you voted for Trump or you're never my friend, and then they'll be like, oh, after 35 years of friendship, 35 years of friendship, I no longer am friends with these people. Like, what is wrong with us? Why are we so angry at each other over politics? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're really angry, which if you take the anger out, and you like keep digging deeper, we're really hurt from childhood. It has nothing to do with politics.
I
you
agree
know
with
what I
you.
mean? But like this is our outlet to get angry. And I'm just like, wow, it really hurts me. Like I had to like stop looking at people's page because I had to stop because of all the anger and hate that's going out because I'm like, oh my God, that's so sad. You know, and then I'm like getting off something like Facebook and I'm like, God, I'm so sad. And I don't want to live my life like that. I'm sad enough, like with my own problems. You know, I just think it's again, I remember last time we were talking about, like in Argentina, I wasn't taught any of this stuff, you know, I was taught love, you know, and unconditional love, and love is love. Like I can tell you I love you and expect nothing in return. And
I love
like,
you too.
Thank you. Thank you.
I do.
Thank you. You know, because a lot of times in our lives, if you truly ask people in like a one-on-one situation.
I tell my friends all the time I love them.
But if you ask them on a one-on-one basis, like, do you think you're loved? A lot of times people will say no. I think people like me because of my position or my job or my money or this. And it's like, that's not what love is, you know? So I think you're right about that. I think you're right about that. Now, combining the two with boundaries, I mean boundaries in the sense of, you know, if someone's going to be raw and real and emotional, like not have people make fun of them or not have people, you know, we're adults today, you know, not have people like, you know, interact in a sexual way. Like it doesn't have to be a sexual thing. You know, we were outside talking today, about, you know, the Me Too movement that you asked me about last time. And yesterday with Heidi and Amanda, we were talking and, you know, I'm like, where is that line? Like, what is okay? You know, is it okay that a guy goes, you know, whistles at you? Because you're like, oh, The guy whistled.
It depends on the girl, right? Some might be offended and some wouldn't be.
But then
I don't
what about
know.
a guy that's like,
I wouldn't whistle at a girl.
Baby, I want that ass of yours and that,
See, that's something I wouldn't say, but I mean, I don't know.
But am I supposed to be like, that's inappropriate, like to some stranger? Where's that line? Because I'm actually confused with the line. You know what I mean? Like, if a creepy guy or a guy that you just don't know is like telling you something about like your boobs or your, butt or vajay, like what, I don't want you to talk about that to me. Like, I don't care because I don't know you. I don't want you to tell me that. Do you know? But like, am I supposed to say that to him? Where's that fine line? Where is that boundary that you think that
it depends.
We
it's subjective.
have?
You know why? Because I might say something to you that might offend you, and I say the same thing to somebody else, and they're not offended. So your response to that, right, is going to, like you said,
the
right?
Falkland Islands?
Yeah, right. You got all upset about the Falkland Islands. Me, I personally couldn't care if it fell into the ocean tomorrow. I wouldn't want anybody to die, but I'm just saying it doesn't really have any impact on how many kids I saved this week. You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
And it's interesting. You talk about the whole politics thing, and the whole idea behind politics is to divide us all, right? Because really, at the end of the day, you've got one politician who's on this side and one politician on that side, and what they're saying is, no, I can fix your life for you, and the reason your life sucks is because of that person on that side. And the truth of the matter is we're 100% responsible for our own shit, good or bad. Really, I mean, is Donald Trump going to help me to save more kids this week? No. Is he going to stop me? No. So really, I hate to say it, but to a large extent, we're really responsible for ourselves, right? You want a better life, go get a better life. You're not happy with with the car you drive, get another car. You don't like your partner, get another partner.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
I agree with you.
Fix your own life. Don't worry about some politician or some other asshole out there who says he can help you.
Live your life. Like, live it to the full. Like, you don't know when your day is that it's over. I don't know if I talked about this last time, but I was listening to this thing on TV really late. I have problems sleeping. It was like 2 weeks ago, I think. And this guy was talking about like, I think it was like a Hillsong channel. It's like a Christian channel, something that was like flipping the channels. And he's like, a year ago I wrote about me having cancer, or like 2 years ago when I started writing my book, I wrote like, I'm gonna die because of cancer. And he's like, I didn't have cancer then I got cancer. So he's like, and then I fought it and like this and that. And I just went, oh my God. And I go, it's the dash. I'm going to sound crazy.
That's okay.
It's the dash that matters.
The dash?
It's the dash in between the tombstone that matters. From the day you were born till the day you die. That's what really matters. And I don't know why it came to me when I was watching that. And I went, I get it. So I need to make that my goal. Like, it's the dash.
What goes on between the time you're born and the time you die? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And really, truthfully, like, I don't care about politics. Like, I don't care about, like, who's going to win, like, this or that. I mean, I care in the sense of, like, I don't care the way that I feel like I should be caring. Like, I feel like I need to care more. Like, it's trying to save lives. It's actually making somebody who's an addict or non-addict feel humanized. It's somebody who may, like, have a human emotion or a human experience with someone else. Like, if at the end of the day, did my dash make someone feel something?
That's powerful stuff.
I've never said it like that.
I love it.
I've never even said this
That's
before.
That's very profound. Maybe you should talk about that at your women's retreat, no? I mean, I think that's important, right? I mean, because it sounds like it's going to be a lot of personal growth.
It is personal growth. I mean, it's like even like dealing with like loss. Like my father died, unexpectedly. He was 47. There's not a day I don't think about him. But like, how do we heal? Like, how does I know actually how to heal the little girl in me because I've worked through it so much and I go through so much therapy and every type of therapy. I know but that I don't need that my past to define me right now. It is part of me, but I get to choose who the fuck I want to be today. You know what I mean? Excuse me if I say bad words.
It's all good.
Oops.
It's okay. I don't think the FCC's watching us. It's all right.
Okay. Well, fuck yes. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm with you. Fuck the FCC.
I'm totally kidding.
Well, I love that you're being real. This is great.
I wasn't being real last time.
You are.
You just kept asking a lot of Hollywood questions, but we never
finished.
Was
interesting stuff.
But we never went. I kept going back to the recovery, so ask me all the Hollywood you want.
Well, no, I mean, we're having fun with this, but yeah, I mean, obviously you have a background. You worked in Hollywood. You hang out with a lot. I
still do.
Do you know something? I checked out your Facebook page, and there's a really great photograph of you with a very young Cameron Diaz.
Ah.
And I said, wow, look at those two.
Yeah.
Is she fun? I don't know her.
I love Cameron.
I saw her on British Top Gear with Tom Cruise. She looked like she was a lot of fun.
Oh, she's the best. She's amazing. We actually met modeling, and we would be like the salt and pepper, you know, and we do catalogs together and like, you know, magazines and stuff. And so I've known her since I was like 15 years old or so. And then like, you know, then she got the mask and we still stayed in touch. And the irony of me being in some of her movies, like one was Cameron Crowe. I auditioned for it. She was shooting Gangs of New York in Rome. And then I called her and I was like, I got your movie. And she's like, oh my God, we're never going to shoot together because of her scheduling. And Charlie's Angels, I knew the director, McGee, and Cameron and Drew. So that was kind of cool. I got to play a nun. And with Carrie Fisher, that was like the coolest thing ever. Like
Princess Leia.
We shot it. You climax again. You did the climax.
You gotta let me know when you're getting to the climax so I don't interrupt.
Charlie's Angels, obviously, you know, Carrie Fisher is gonna lead to Princess Leia. I mean,
fine, get on with your climax already.
Jeez Louise.
I've never had a woman whose climax I kept interrupting like you. You gotta give me a heads up. Come on.
It's horrible.
We're guys. We're not mind readers.
I mean, how do you not? I mean, it literally leads to the next thing.
You're so cute sometimes.
Okay.
So come on, you were saying McGee, Charlie's Angels.
Okay, so the crazy thing about that is we actually shot the nun scene.
Can't imagine why.
We actually shot the nun scene at the Playboy Mansion. So we're at the Playboy Mansion shooting like, you know, this whole thing and Mother Superior, this and that. So her and I, our dressing rooms were in the game room of the Playboy Mansion. Now, let me tell you about the game room. Don't climax. The game room there's like a room that's all mirrors, one that's all cushion, one that's like, he has every video game, like, you know, like old school original video games. And then he has like one that's like a sinking room. I wonder what went on in there. So like, it's like a cool like thing. And so our trailers were there, so that was our like green room. So here we are outside, right? It's hot. We're both dressed in like nun outfits. What is it called, the thing?
I think we get it. I don't know what they call it. What do they call it?
Our what? Habits.
It's a habit.
We have our dresses over our like legs like this. We're sitting with our legs open, smoking cigarettes, and Carrie Fisher is telling me crazy stories about her and her mom and her drug days. And I'm just looking at her and she's like, yeah, you know, and then the fucking da-da-da. And I'm like, Princess Leia is sitting right in front of me telling me crazy fucking stories. This is the most wild thing I've ever experienced in my life at the Playboy Mansion of all things, you know? It was so cool. That was a really great moment in my life.
It sounds like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It was great. So Cameron, I love her. I absolutely love her. We have gone through so many experiences together. She is a great girl.
So I know she got married, right? Did she have a baby?
No.
No babies?
No.
What is she doing? I mean, other than obviously being...
She retired. She's doing other things like writing books and doing books and photography and like kind of, I think, other charities and things like that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think it's awesome. I think it's so cool. Like she did what she wanted and she was done.
Was she good friends with Tom Cruise? They look like that. When I saw them on Top Gear, they look like brother and sister. They look like they just really liked each other.
I know. Yeah. Tom was like cool to work with.
He is?
Yeah.
He seems very professional.
Okay, so Cameron Crowe likes to play music, a lot of music, and before you start a scene and stuff, and so like it's kind of prep and you're in that. And we were at a party scene in Vanilla Sky, and
you were in Vanilla Sky?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I play one of Tom's ex-girlfriends, and he had just separated from Nicole Kidman, and so I thought he was gonna be like, hey, you know, and he was like, hey, how's it going, da-da-da. Like he was always on, and his whole posse was always on. He was always like, his energy was very...
That's right. Is that the movie where she played his girlfriend and he was...
Yeah.
It was almost, the whole thing was a dream. He was deformed and...
Yeah. And the irony is Penelope Cruz was in that movie, and she comes in during the party scene, which I'm in, and Blow, she came into my wedding. So it's like so funny. It was such a small world. So
did you like Penelope Cruz?
I love Penelope Cruz. We did 3 months of research, not drugs, for Blow. And we had to do a lot of transcripts and read a lot of transcripts, because it's a true story. So I was with Jordy Moya, who played my husband, Penelope Cruz, Pee Wee Herman, Herman, Paul Rubens, every single day for like 3 months. And like we were such a bonded group. And I got to tell you, it was amazing. And Penelope and I had to break our accents because I'm from Argentina and she's from Spain. So
yeah, but she sounds Spanish.
Yeah, but I don't think she speaks. I speak only Spanish in Blow because I thought it would be more authentic that way. So I had to speak like a Colombian woman from Medellin. So we would try to break our dialects. It was awesome. She's great. She's an awesome girl. But I love my Cameron Diaz.
Well, you seemed, when I looked at her, I said, well, they were just great friends.
Yeah, she's an incredible woman.
When was the last time you saw her?
About a year and a half ago.
Okay. Do you know her husband? Was it Ben? What's his name? Benji.
Yeah.
Is it Madden? Madden? Yeah. Do you like him? Mm-hmm. Good guy. Mm-hmm. He's a musician, I think, right?
Yeah, I've known him for years through the LA scene.
The LA scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's great. He's a super cool guy, and his brother is too. And Nicole Richie is married to his brother. So, and I know Nicole well as.
Nicole Richie is married to his brother. Wow. Okay. That's quite some circle that you are.
Yeah.
So, see, this is what's wild, right? You have like this. It's almost like there are like two people, or there's like L.A. Jen, right? We were friends with Cameron Diaz and all these other really, people that are out in the sort of Hollywood lifestyle, right? And then like you come to South Florida, and it's like you're hanging out with all these. Well, other really cool people, but not people who are sort of living that
life,
in the spotlight.
Life.
Yeah, and you're doing completely different work, right? I mean, this is like you're doing stuff where you're really looking to help people. Not that you're not helping people out in LA, but it's a different type. It's a different universe out there.
It really is a different universe. It's one that I was brought up in. So. I understand it now. Before I didn't. I was so caught up in it. I was like, oh my God, like this is it. Like, and now I always feel like when I come to Florida, it's like my healing place. I don't feel so jaded either. But like my primary purpose is to help people, and like to make something more of this. Like, again, it's at the dash. It goes back to the dash. Does this help someone? And if it's helping someone, and I've helped many in Hollywood, as well as helping people in Florida or in England or in China, like, I mean, whoever it is, like, that's my goal. I also love acting, and I remember I'd be like, God, I'm going to be such a bad actress again. Like, I want to start acting, and I've done 4 movies back in since I've kind of made my comeback, and they told me I was just a reality girl and I wasn't going to be able to do it, but like I now 4 movies back, don't tell me no, because I can do whatever I want.
I believe you.
I'm a very determined person, and what I have found is that, like, before, I used to turn down so many movie roles. I mean,
Why?
if I told you the roles, like, you'd be like, what? Because I'd be like, nah, I don't think so. I don't want that kind of, like, thing. And like now I'm like, yeah, I would love to, because I want to be a part of a collaboration, a creative process. And I'm able to find more depth and weight to myself inside me, like, in order to act, like, with the acting.
So maybe when you're acting, you can tap into some of those experiences you've
had.
No,
absolutely. Like, I got to, like, do this one movie where I, like, really got to make fun of myself, like, on so many levels, and like, what I thought I was supposed to be, and was a comedy. So that was really fun to do. I actually was like, oh my God, I'm actually funny. Like,
I think you'd be really funny.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
So are you allowed to tell us what parts you turned down?
No.
Okay. All right. So
I mean, maybe once a book comes out, because I'll write something. There's a story you're gonna be like, holy fuck, you really fucked up your life when I write it. Yeah.
So when's the book coming?
I don't know. Let's just say, like, well.
How far into tell me where are we at?
We're in the beginning stages. Like, we're into trying the format.
Are you going to have somebody that helps you to write it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thinking, right?
I can't do it. Yeah, alone. There's no way. First of all, I don't have the time, but I also don't, I can visualize and feel and express everything. And then if I'm trying to do that while writing, it'll be really hard.
Yeah, because I know that some of these people that, that write, they have books, but they basically just, they sit down with somebody for, 5, 10, whatever it is, how many hours, and the person basically writes the book for them based on what they tell them. Mm-hmm. So is that what you're going to do?
Yeah. But there's a few books in one, but I think I'm just going to do, because the recovery process, just the sober part, like, is a whole nother thing too.
So if they were to make a movie on the book, because it would probably make a great story. It really would. I could see. So who would play you? Maybe you could play you.
Wow. Yeah.
Who's going to play me? I don't know.
Why'd you make it about you? It's
I don't
my
know.
book.
Well, I know the book. I want to be in the movie. The book's fine. You can keep me out of the book, but I'm just teasing you. Come on.
I'm totally teasing too. I was totally teasing.
So let's talk about movies. What's coming up for movies? Do you have any in the pipeline?
I have one.
You like to...
And it got pushed back to March. We're not sure. It's a drama. It's a dark one. I have a relevant, small-ish part, and I just wanted to be attached to it because it's such a dark movie and it's a true story. And the last 3 movies I've done have been comedies, so it's time to kind of dig a little deeper.
Well, so if you do something like that, because it would seem like the comedy, you'd just sort of be a natural because you're.
I'm not though. Like
You're
I didn't
funny
think
though.
I was. I really didn't
you
think
are
I
funny.
was.
But it seems like you need the right partner to play off.
Yeah.
I mean, to get the best out of you, of course, but. I knew we got back into the gutter. I was like, don't talk about climax. Don't talk about her climax. All right, so now if you do something like that, a drama, how much prep time do you need? I mean, do you have to sit down with a coach and?
Oh, yeah. I mean, absolutely. I do. If it's something that like I know, I always kind of go through it with my coach, but I work hard on it. It depends, it depends. For Blow, like I remember I went in when I started doing it with my coach. I was like, first of all, when I read it, I was on a plane. And I was like, I need this movie. And I heard all these, Eva Mendes was going to do it. This girl was going to do it.
You do like Eva Mendes too.
I love you so much. She's so beautiful.
She's very beautiful. Well, you are beautiful.
She's such a great girl. She's such a great girl. I love her very much.
She got married. Who did she marry?
Ryan Reynolds. Oh, no, not Ryan Reynolds.
The other guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait, help me.
He was in that movie that Ryan Gosling. Is she married?
Thank you.
Is that okay? Yeah. I got that right.
Yeah,
I know my Hollywood stuff.
Yeah, I did it. I forgot his name, but I know who she was married to. I know the face. And then like Rosario Dawson, all these people and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, there is no way you're going to get a shot. You can't even get in the door. I'm like, to my manager, I'm like, get me in the fucking door. And when I was like, oh, I need this movie. And I read my character, and it was all in English. And I was like, no, I'm doing it all in Spanish. And so.
Well, that was great because it probably narrowed the field.
Yeah, well, I went in there and I met with the casting director. I did in Spanish, this and that. And she was like, oh my God, it was a great take. Interesting. So I went back, and then I was reading with the director. And I walked in there, and I'd gone through it with my coach, and she was like, you got this. Like the minute I read it the first time with her, she was like, this is yours. It's yours. And I was like, I know. Like I just knew, like
you just felt like you were the character.
This was mine. Like, and if it didn't happen, it wasn't because it wasn't about my acting. It just was meant to be for somebody else. Like it was all luck at that point. But I was like, I'm giving it my all. So I went in there. I met the director, and I go in there only in Spanish. I speak to him, and he's like, "Hello, how are you?" And I was like, da 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 da, and he's like, "You want to read?" And I was like, "Sí, por favor," And then all of a sudden, I'm like, rah! My character's a crazy, coked out Colombian woman from a drug lord's wife from the 70s, and I beat the shizzler out of him. Like I just beat him. I throw everything. I'm like going crazy, and he's like, at the end of it, he's like, oh my God, okay, thank you. That was amazing. Nice to meet you. I was like, see you later. Like, and I just like, it was awesome.
You had a full.
Yeah, I did.
I love it.
And I mean, that whole room was just torn up. But I just went, you know what? If I got to do this, you got to go big, or
you
go
went
home.
Big.
Yeah, and I didn't know for months, and then I found out. And they fought for me because they wanted the big names, the studio did, and Mike DeLuca and Ted Demme said they weren't going to do the movie without me or Famke Janssen, who was in Run, Lola, Run. She plays Johnny Depp's first wife. And I just to have like two people like that, like fight for us to be in that movie, I'm forever indebted.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm giving you little tidbits.
You are giving us little tidbits.
I have a lot of tidbits.
I believe stop you behave yourself. You get us both in trouble. The FCC will be banging on my door if this keeps up. They're like, yeah, okay, you two, let's go. Come on. So before we went on, you told me an interesting story about Janice Dickinson. Because you know what's funny? You mentioned Janice Dickinson. I'm like, she looks like Janice. You look like a lot of people.
Ah. Thank you. That's
very young Janice. She'd have to be young.
That's a huge compliment. That's a huge compliment. Janice is an icon in the modeling world. That's again, thank you for that compliment. When I was 14 years old, my mom and I were in Paris. I was doing Azadine Alaya show.
What show?
Azadine Alaya. He's a huge designer. Hervé
I'm
Leger
ignorant to
started
some
like
of these
making.
things.
Yeah,
What can I tell you?
Madonna, Tina Turner. I mean, name them. Everyone's worn his stuff. So we're walking back to Azadine's like place where we all go after the show, and I'm walking with Azadine and my mom, and Janice is behind me, and with Arthur Elgort, this huge photographer, and she grabs me and she turns me around. She goes and grabs my face, right, and she's like, "Oh my God, you look like me when I was your age," and I was like I don't know, anything. I don't know who's who, right? And I'm like, "Thank you," and she's like, "Just do me a favor," and she's squeezing my cheek. She's like, "Just don't shoot up before you walk on the runway on stage." And I was like, and I was like, "Mama, what does that mean?" Like, I didn't know, Later on, I found out quickly. And I never did that.
I know it wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, no. I got to tell you, through the years, I've seen Janice, and like, I love her. I absolutely love her for her. And she said to me one time, she photographed me. And I got to tell you, that woman has a great eye. I'm probably like 19 at this point in my life, or maybe 20. And she was like, I was doing something. She was like, "Let me tell you something. Know your light. Do you want to be the best model? You want to be that supermodel that everyone calls you? Know your fucking light." And I was like, okay.
Know your light?
Light. I know my light.
What does that mean?
Find your light, right? Like, as a model, you have to know where the lights are, where the thing is going to hit you right, and da-da-da. It's like when people take selfies and they use lights, they know how to pose their face.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, know your light. That's what makes a good model.
So apparently you know your light.
I know my light.
Did you know your light?
Well, my light here sucks because it's making you look good and me bad.
No,
but that's
listen,
okay. We're
trust
cool.
me. You look great.
Mm-hmm. I didn't look great in your last one. I saw.
I thought you looked good.
That's why
you look.
the
You
long
do.
Shirt.
I think you look great today. You know what? You look very. First of all, you're much more relaxed. Because we hadn't actually met before, right? When
no,
you came,
I felt very pressured. No, it didn't. I'm kidding.
No, but you're a lot more relaxed today.
Thank you.
I like that. This is good. No runny nose. You're just chill.
Yeah. Okay. Can you stop with the runny nose?
I can't help it. I never met anybody else who got nervous and had a runny nose.
I got nervous.
All right. So how much longer are you in town for?
I am in town for another 2 weeks.
2 weeks you're here? Well, that's great.
I know.
What are you going to do with these 2 weeks?
Plan my retreat. I have a lot of meetings I'm taking out here.
Meetings?
Yeah.
Business meetings?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to share that with us, are you?
Nope.
All right. Well, then I won't ask.
Nope.
Might have to do that off camera though.
Yeah. and I am. Oh God, there's a lot going on. I'm actually moving into another place this week. And then I'm moving in LA too when I go back to LA. It's a lot going on this December.
Moving is very traumatic.
It's two moves. Plus, like, I'm just so tired of putting things in a suitcase and getting back on a plane. I'm not gonna lie. I did a lot of flying this year, a lot, but it was all well worth it. Like, I met thousands and thousands and thousands of courageous men and women who are trying to get better. And I hope that they are better, or that the seed was planted in them. I mean, I would say easily tens of thousands of people I spoke to this year. And it has been a blessing. I hope the journey continues. Just not a lot of planes next year. But if that's my, God wants me where he wants me, I'll go.
So I want to know, when you're here and you go out, do people recognize you? Do they know you?
Yeah.
You do?
Like, what am I supposed to say
well,
to that?
I just wondered. I mean, you've done a lot. I mean,
no, I get recognized.
That's okay.
It's funny because I normally think I'm going to get recognized from like Housewives or so, but my hair is shorter. When I wear no makeup and I have my hair in a ponytail, I get recognized more than when I'm done up. Because on Sober House, I had no makeup on ever, because it was life or death and I never slept, and like I was always crying and like all this stuff, and it was all on TV and I was getting the shit beat out of me by people. It was all this craziness, right? And people are like, "Hey, aren't you the girl?" Like, with the no makeup. And Blow, I've been getting recognized a lot. I guess it's playing a lot right now, so I get recognized from that movie. Or like sometimes people say like, oh, I saw you on CNN, or oh my God, I read your thing, or I follow you. And I'm like, oh, you do? Thank you.
That's great.
Yeah.
So it means you're making a difference.
Little by little, I hope.
I love it. I want to know, where do you prefer to be, Florida or California? Or
Oh God, don't do this to me.
Why?
Okay. I love Florida. I love Delray. I love Florida. I love the beach. There's something healing when I fly over into the west coast of Florida. I'm like, ooh, I feel like I'm home. I miss LA and my people and like my family. I can do Florida. I can't believe I just said that out loud. Holy shit.
Well, you don't have any state income tax, so that's a bloody good thing to start with.
I know.
Keep some of your dough in your pocket, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I want to fly my mommy over and like take care of her here.
Maybe I'll hook her up with my mum. They'll be shopping together.
Oh my God, that'd be great. My mom's a hoot and a holler.
I bet your mum's. I haven't seen your mum, but I bet she's beautiful like you.
She is absolutely.
My mum is
stunning.
hot too.
Yeah, my mom, like, she has like no neck wrinkles. I'm like, how? Why? I have more than you. Or like hardly any wrinkles on her face. I'm like,
good genes.
Yeah, what happened?
You know what that means? It means that you'll stay beautiful for a long time.
I think I have more wrinkles than her. But
you don't have any wrinkles. What are you talking about?
This whole aging process thing is like really kicking my ass. Like, I wish someone like wrote to me or told me, like, because it used to be like, just wait till you get older. Just wait. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Whatever. And now I'm like, fucking idiots. I now know. Like, what do they mean? Like, I'm like, oh.
Where?
I'm not going to tell you what. Here, let me show you my ass.
No.
Like,
well, yes, but not in front of the camera.
This whole thing, like, it's all like, oh my, or like knees hurt, like a lot.
All right, well, I'm definitely a little rigid in the first thing in the morning.
I feel like I need an oil change in my body. Like, that's what it feels like.
Okay, I'm with you on that one. Mm-hmm. But I feel like as I've gotten older, I've definitely, at least physically, I like to think
you guys have it so lucky, you men, because you guys age like hotter. Us women, not so much.
I don't know something.
Not over men. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, only if you take care of yourself.
No, men age hotter. Women, unfortunately, don't. Doesn't mean women aren't hot. Don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong on this. But you guys age better than we do.
If we take care of ourselves, I've seen some of my contemporaries who have not aged well because they haven't taken care of themselves. Like
2.
2?
Yeah. Like 2 people I've seen not look okay.
Well, this is South Florida, so you got to remember that. So, we're somewhat not quite as, what's the word I'm looking for? We're not quite as out there in terms of making sure that we all look good like they are in.
Are you joking me? People here in Florida
they look great.
No, they worry more about looking good here in Florida than they do in LA.
I agree with you.
Yeah, you were just saying the opposite.
No. What I was saying, I was thinking about that.
He was saying the opposite, was he not? You guys know that he was he was.
Thank God we've only got 5 minutes to go. We're definitely, but look. So, but if you go to the Midwest, right? I don't think people look. It's tough in the Midwest. The winter comes along, people don't want to go out. I mean, I think we have a good life down here in Florida.
An absolutely great life. Like, people are rocking and rolling. It's funny because I feel, I'm not going to say it.
You feel what?
I'm not going to say it because then it makes people are going to be like, fuck her. She's I'm not gonna.
Who cares what they think? You're my guest.
I feel like people show off more here than they do on the West Coast.
We got a lot of Joneses here in South Florida. A lot of people trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, I feel that I see that more. Like, because like, I mean, and then there's that crowd, anywhere there's that crowd. But like overall, like, where you just, I'm like, whoa, really? Like, I don't know. I just feel like they do that here. I don't know. I'm just talking shit right now. I'm going to stop.
Is there any other shit you want to talk about? We've got a couple minutes to go.
Love tolerance. I want to come back on here when we have all the dates set.
All right, that's what we're going to do. In fact, maybe we can get you
and the girls.
Yeah, can we do something with the girls?
Yeah, oh my God.
They would eat me alive.
You're going to be in a corner in fetal position.
Probably.
I'm not kidding you. We're going to
Sucking
destroy you. Yeah, destroy your ass.
I can't wait.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like worse than me.
I'll have to get an extra night's sleep.
Yeah, I think it'll be awesome. We should plan that for January.
All right. Well, once we know what's going on, because that way we can use the show to promote your retreat, and you'll figure out if you want the boys there too.
Mm-hmm. What do you wish for the new year? Don't say happiness and good things.
Well, there's a number of things. I definitely want to see Michigan win the Rose Bowl. That's for sure. That would be great.
I want to see them win the Rose Bowl.
I would know my father definitely. Then that way I would know that the loss to Ohio State was actually intentional, my father's game plan to get Michigan to the Rose Bowl. Because if we won that game, we'd probably end up going to the college football playoff and not the Rose Bowl. See, so maybe it was intentional.
I like going to the Rose Bowl games. I've been there.
You know what's interesting? I lived in California for all those years, and Michigan had a lousy football team. I was living 45 minutes from Pasadena, and we never once got there. I was like, I'm right down the street from the Rose Bowl. This is great. When Michigan goes to the Rose Bowl, I'll be able to go. They didn't make it.
You make me miss Pasadena and LA right now.
Well, Pasadena's a pretty town. It's pretty. You got
Beautiful.
You're
That's
in
where I
like-
got sober.
It's beautiful there, and you got the mountains right in the background. It's pretty. So I definitely wish for that. Obviously, I want my business to grow, because if my business grows, it means I'm helping more people, and as it grows, I can then help more people. So I'd like to get to the point where we could start to help more people for free, because I think there's a lot of people that we could help that just can't afford to do it right now. Obviously, my mum, maybe not, and I'm not necessarily going in order here. Obviously, my mother's more important than Michigan winning the Rose Bowl. Sorry, Mum, not by much, but yes, you're more important than Michigan. So yeah, I mean, and sister, I've got 5 beautiful nieces, all better looking than me, smarter than me, and taller than me. So I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely blessed, and I hope I get to spend more time with you too.
Yeah, I do too.
This is fun, right?
This has been an awesome hour. Thank you.
I love spending time with you. You're a lot of fun.
Come back anytime.
No, I'm supposed to say that to you. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the Jennifer Gimenez show. I'm Mark Castro. I'm our guest of the day.
You should come back at the beginning of the year.
Well, you should do a show, and I should come on as your guest.
That would be really fun. I want to get you raw and real, and not into this because you're not this guy, even though you do this guy every day.
A little bit.
Okay.
You know what you need to do? You need to come to one of my Krav Maga classes.
Okay.
We're gonna get you to do that. Maybe we'll get the girls to come too.
That would be awesome. Kick some ass.
Yeah, kick my ass. Mm-hmm. How about that?
I like it.
All right. So we're gonna sign off. Is that okay?
Yes.
Because last time we did this, you got mad at me.
Yeah. No, I want to thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Oh God.
She's destroying the place.
Jesus.
Everybody, thank you for watching us. This has been The Journey. This is part of what we do here at Drug and Alcohol Attorneys. And if you want to find out more information or just want to watch they should just come to the website to watch you.
The shit show.
The shit show. The Journey
Sorry.
shit show. It's okay. Drugandalcoholattorneys.com.
Not your show, but just me doing it. Sorry.
And you notice I don't do drug and alcohol attorneys with an S.com. Now I just
Thank
say,
God,
I got a little paranoid after you said that.
It really bothered me.
It bothered me
annoying.
too that you told me, but I realized you were right. Mm-hmm. As much as it pained me to admit that, you were right. So it's drugandalcoholattorneys.com. You can email me at mark@drugandalcoholattorneys.com, or you can call us 561-419-6095. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.